Tangled. Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, a drop of sunlight fell to the earth and from it grew a magical golden flower. This flower had the power to heal the sick and injured, and it was hidden away by an old woman named Mother Gothel. For centuries, she kept the flower secret and used its magic to keep herself young and beautiful. One day, the queen of the kingdom fell seriously ill while pregnant with a child. The kingdom's guards scoured the land for the fabled healing flower and eventually discovered it. They made a potion from it, and the queen drank it. She was healed and soon gave birth to a baby girl with golden hair, whom they named Rapunzel. But Mother Gothel, desperate to keep the magic for herself, snuck into the castle, discovered that the baby's hair held the flower's power, and tried to cut it. To her horror, the hair lost its power when cut. So instead, she kidnapped the child and raised her in a hidden tower deep in the forest, never telling her the truth. She taught Rapunzel that the outside world was dangerous and full of people who would harm her because of her magical hair. 18 years passed, and Rapunzel grew into a curious and bright young woman with 70 feet of magical glowing hair. She dreamed of leaving the tower and seeing the world, especially the pair floating lanterns that appeared in the sky every year on her birthday. But Mother Gothel always refused her request, telling her the outside world was unsafe. Meanwhile, in the kingdom, a thief named Flynn Rider stole the crown of the lost princess with two other bandits, the Stabbington brothers. As the guards chased him, Flynn betrayed his accomplices and ran into the forest. He stumbled upon the hidden tower and climbed it, hoping to hide. But Rapunzel knocked him out with a frying pan and hid the crown. Rapunzel made a deal with him. If he took her to see the floating lanterns, she would return the crown. Reluctantly, Flynn agreed. Together, they escaped the tower and embarked on an adventurous journey. Along the way, they encountered challenges, including the Stabbington brothers and soldiers searching for Flynn, but also forged a growing bond. They visited the Snuggly Duckling, a pub filled with ruffians who turned out to have dreams just like Rapunzel. They were nearly caught, but Rapunzel used her wit and magical hair to save herself and Flynn. After many close calls, they finally reached the kingdom of Corona, where Rapunzel was mesmerized by its beauty, the people, and the vibrant life she'd never known. As night fell, Flynn took her on a boat ride where they watched the floating lanterns, thousands of glowing lights released in honor of the lost princess. Rapunzel, now suspicious about her identity due to her childhood memories, began to wonder about her past. During this moment, Flynn and Rapunzel realized they were falling in love. But Mother Gothel, watching from the shadows, had her own plans. She tricked the Stabbington brothers into believing Flynn had betrayed Rapunzel, causing Rapunzel to lose trust in him. Flynn was captured and taken to prison. Rapunzel returned to the tower, heartbroken. Back in her room, Rapunzel suddenly had a revelation. She remembered fragments of her past, the emblem of the kingdom, and realized she was the lost princess. When Gothel came to the tower, Rapunzel confronted her. Furious, Gothel tried to trap her again. Meanwhile, Flynn escaped prison with the help of Maximus, a royal horse who had grown fond of Rapunzel. He rushed to the tower to rescue her, but Gothel fatally wounded him. Rapunzel promised Gothel she would go with her and never resist again if she allowed her to heal Flynn with her hair. Gothel agreed, but Flynn, unwilling to let Rapunzel be enslaved again, cut her magical hair, breaking its power forever. In doing so, Rapunzel was freed, but Flynn died in her arms. Rapunzel sobbed, heartbroken, and a single tear fell from her eye, a tear that still held the sun's magic. It landed on Flynn's cheek and miraculously brought him back to life. Gothel, now old and without magic, crumbled into dust. With the truth revealed, Rapunzel returned to the castle and was joyfully reunited with her real parents, the king and queen. The entire kingdom celebrated the return of their princess. Flynn, real name, Eugene Fitzherbert, and Rapunzel continued their lives together, eventually marrying and living happily ever after. Themes: freedom and identity, trust and self-discovery, the meaning of true love, light versus darkness.
Subscribing. Hey everyone! If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me keep creating more content like this uploads. Just hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you're the first to know when something new drops. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.